What's the crack? What's the bleeding story? How are you all doing? Hope you're well. Wednesday morning, lovely Premiership back in action. I effing love it. United v Arsenal, Arsenal v United, whatever way you want to put it. Big game. But let's get into the news and transfer shite and all this sort of stuff. Please do hit that like button, hit that sub button if you're new around here. Really appreciate it. Right, enough of that shite. Let's talk about, first of all, I want to do a bit of house cleaning here. Jesus Zinchenko. Zinchenko's contract is up in 2026. That means, what, a year and a half left on his contract. What are we doing with him? Are we keeping him? Are we going to let him run his contract down like we seem to let a lot of our players do? Or are we going to sell him? Act like the big club, get a few quid back? For me, is he enough of a backup, let's say? I'm just asking these questions because these are questions that the Arsenal transfer team will be asking themselves. Is he worth having on the bench? Do we have enough replacements? Yeah, we do. We've the young fella Skelly and stuff like that. He can play in that position. For me, Zinchenko should be gone in the summer. Try to make a few quid from him. 10, 15 million maybe. And thank you, Zinchenko. Thanks for the memories. See you later. Jesus is the same. And for me, this one is, you could use him as a pawn in, deals for another striker. Groykiers, if you're going for Isak, whatever. You know what I mean? You could dangle him in front and just go, here, look, lads, he's interested in this fella. Championship winner, he won the Premier League, won FA Cups. He's a proven Premier League player. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm just having me selling hat on here, Del Boy. You know what I mean. But yeah, you certainly could sort of put that out there, you know what I mean. I'm surely there is some club out there, even Sporting. He speaks Portuguese, but look, hey ho, that's it. Anyway, let's move on to the sporting director role. Now, it's looking as if Arsenal are heavily linked with Roberto Olabe or something. Olabe, I'm making a balls of it, but you know who I'm talking about, the sporting director, Real Sociedad. Jesus, Real Sociedad sporting director. He's brought through the likes of Isak, Odegaard, Zumbamendi, all these type of players, and he's supposed to be a shrewd dealer as well. Look at the Zumbamendi deal. Liverpool have been after him, Arsenal have been after him, and no one can get him out of that club. So that sort of brings us into, if he does come, guess who we're linked to? Yes, you've got it, Zumbamendi. Oh, we'll follow your man, Olabe. It's not always the case, you know what I mean. But look, we've been linked with him as well today. I don't want to speak too much about it because I think Liverpool, if they strongly want him, they will get him. That's my thought on it. Anyway, I'm just looking at my notes here. Isak, as I mentioned him, we have been linked with him again. 100 million, basically, and I think Newcastle will hold tight for him as well. Now, we may kick his ties out of the pram, but I still think Newcastle have a strong grip on this sort of transfer news. You know what I mean? They don't need money. They're the richest club in the world. They'll want to keep a hold of him. The one thing, the sort of down thing that I have been sort of noticing with him, he's very injury prone, but he is a good player, very good player. For 100 million, you want him starting 25 games at least a season plus, you know what I mean. Now his goal ratio to games is absolutely quality. Proven in the Premier League, he's been proven in Spain, wherever he's gone, he's been proven. Do I want him? Yes, I would take him, but it's just the injury thing is wrecking me head. And if Arsenal are to sign him, you are paying 100 million. It's that simple. 100 million. Newcastle will say, F off. We want 100 million or good night. That leads us on to Victor Groykiers, our mate, our Sporting Lisbon mate. Yeah, so this thing is sort of, it's taken a little bit of a turn. He has said that the summertime, he's not moving until the summertime. But there has been reports now, and I think the Athletic and all have said it, that Arsenal think that they can do it in January. Messenger, that's all I am. Don't shoot me. You know what I mean? Arsenal are not confident, but they have the balls to, let's say, throw a bid in. Now, he has a release clause of 100 million. Okay, 100 million, that's his release clause. You put down on the table 100 million, you're skipping Sporting, you're just going straight to his representatives and you're talking to him. Let's talk cash, mate. How much do you want? Alright? But Sporting, they're saying they know that he's gone in September. 100% gone in September. 70 million, they'll probably sort of they'll what's the word I'm looking for? They'll entertain it. You know what I mean? A bid. So the thing about that is, Arsenal will not be the only club in for him. You will have Bayern, you could have Barca, you could have Real, but one club that scares me in on this deal is Man City. Man City are interested in him. But they have Haaland. So what? They got rid of Alvarez in the summer to Atletico. They didn't replace him. They want a plan B if Haaland isn't, if he's injured, suspension, if his form isn't there, which it always is. But this is Man City we're talking about. And Dell, like Arsenal surely can get it instead of Man City. No, see, the thing about it is, Man City have a sporting director who was an ex Sporting Lisbon director. So he has the contacts, he has the avenue to go down to fucking get this deal done for Man City. If they get him, it's game over. And the reason why I say that, compared to Isak, this guy has not missed one game through injury. Not one game through injury. And you have the Isak, on the other hand, he's missing games through injury. And we don't need a player sitting on the bench or sitting on the operating table after paying 100+ million for him, and he's injured. He's no good to us. You know, so Man City know that. They're willing, I'd say, to throw the 100 million or 70 to 100 million, whatever it is, but that's going to be looking like it's going to happen in the summertime, because I think Man City are looking for a midfielder because of Rodri out. So that's their sort of thing. So can Arsenal do the cheekiness and just, do you pay this 100 million? Tell me in the comments for Gyökeres. You know what I mean? This is the scary thing. United are also interested in him. They won't be moving until the summertime. So that's two big clubs that are interested in him, that have links to him. You have the sporting director at Man City, you have the manager Amran at United now, who have direct links. So if it comes into the summertime, Arsenal are not getting him 100%. I can guarantee it, because City will fork out the money. Man United, the only reason why they're not going in on January is because they have Xerxes, and they've paid money for him. They need to get rid of him before they can go and splash the cash and Gyökeres. So it's going to be interesting times. Let's get into the game this evening. I can't bleed and wait. I'm buzzing for this game. Man U, Arsenal v Man U. I just think form, everything goes out the window. But Arsenal have been brilliant in the last few games. Yes, they have, 100%. But it is like a derby game. United, the new manager bounce. You know, he's slowly sort of getting his little fucking training sessions under their belt, getting into his way of thinking, getting into his way of playing. It's going to be I can't, like, I'm reading a lot of things. Oh, we're going to bounce off them 3-4, 5-0. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen unless we score early. You know, an early goal or two, like we did against West Ham, and just put them to bed and then make the game boring in the second half. I don't mind that. I'll take it. You know what I mean? Just kill the game off, keep possession, just keep passing around. But the thing about it is, Rashford is, you know, I think he's flirting with the manager. He wants to play well for him. He wants to be part of his plans. You know, not even that. But if it doesn't work out for Rashford, he'd be probably gone in the summertime. Like, you know what I mean? But he'd be flirting with other clubs. But anyway, it's going to be a tough game. My injuries, I don't think I think we're okay. We've had the Gabriel incident, which Arsenal absolutely played a blinder with, because when Gabriel got the punch to the head, and like, you know, hurt his head and stuff like that. If you are concussion, you have to take a week off without playing. So if Arsenal reported that he had a concussion and he went off injury because of it, he was not allowed playing the Man United game. It was a week. You have to be, let's say by the rules of the game, the law is you have to have 1 week off without playing or training or anything like that. So Arsenal didn't put that down as a injury. So fair play to Arsenal, used the head there, and he's available for selection. He's okay, everything like that. Calafiore came off and he was holding his bleeding leg, and people are saying he's injured, precautionary, but no, looks like he's okay. So they're starting in my team today. Obviously David Raya in goal, left is Calafiore, Gabriel, Saliba and Timber is in there. Then we're going into the midfield. We're going to have Partey, Odegaard and Rice. So that's picking itself, and I've been buzzing for that. I've always wanted that. There's always been an injury and fucking suspension that we've never sort of got them into a good run of games. Like, you know what I mean? You're talking 10 plus games, and absolutely that midfield there will absolutely bounce around United. They will fucking slaughter United. And then up the top, I'm going for obviously Saka, Havertz, and we're going with, I'm going Martinelli. And the reason why I'm going Martinelli is because I know if Trossard comes in off the bench, he's scoring, because he'll have a chip in his shoulder. Why didn't you pick me? Go out and fucking prove yourself then, mate. Go out and do it. Go out and score. So that's the reason why I'm picking that team, and I think that team should have enough. And I know I'm saying it's going to be close. I didn't say Arsenal will lose. I don't think Arsenal will lose. I think Arsenal will win, but I think it could be 2-1, 3-1. Get off the fence, Del. What am I saying? I'm going 3-1. I said it yesterday, 3-1. I'm going to stick by it. But as I said yesterday in my video, I think Arsenal will probably go about 2-0 up. They'll go quick and fast from the get-go. Quick and fast. They'll go about 2-0 up. But then I think United will settle into the game. They'll get a goal, probably from a set piece, Harry Maguire. And I'm just throwing that there. I just think the fucker probably will, either Harry Maguire or Rashford. And then it's just the next goal. It's 2-1. The next goal is the fucking crucial one. But I just think with Arsenal's midfield, Martinelli hasn't played now in a game or two. He'll have a chip in his shoulder as well, and I love that. Go out and prove me wrong, Martinelli. And yeah, you know, I just think that we'll have enough in the tank to fucking see it over the line, and that will lead us into fucking greatness coming up to this Christmas period. We're in it now, boys and girls. You know, it's coming thick and fast, and these games, as we all know, we've a load of games in London, one game just outside London in Brighton. But yeah, look, you gotta love this time of the year. But anyway, that's me enough talking about Shy. Please do hit the like button, hit that sub button if you're new, and share. We're all friends here. Thanks for watching. Take care and God bless you all.